Hello everyone, I'm Kasani Kodikara. Today I'm going to presenting justifiable, plausible scenario for a segment of the renewable energy industry. Renewable energy is useful energy that is collected from renewable resources which are taken from naturally. In my presentation, I would like to briefly go through solar power in China. China is one of the largest countries in the world, and China is the number one country which contributes solar power energy to the world. End of 2019, China has reached their solar power capacity to 252 gigawatt with huge market size of 7 billion. Renewable energy is very competitive industry, and we can see USA, India, China has very aggressive competition in this trade. Within the country, we can list down main three competitive companies as Jiangxin Electrics, Jar Solar Holdings and Hanwha Solar One. They invented new project called 14th Five-Year Plan, which targeting to be carbon neutral by 2060. As well-demanded industry, China has implemented several applications beyond fields and rooftops like floating solar panels, solar trees, integrated PV and solar carports. Also, project called Panda 100 program and introduced solar panels to get cheaper and cheaper. Solar power is very demanding and trending industry in the world. So it is very useful to identify what are the key scenarios. In any industry, we can see impacts as well as uncertainties. This is totally based on sunlight, and we should have good technology and knowledge. Identify what are the geographical areas we can develop this. In this map, red highlighted areas are the best possible areas we can get solar energy throughout the year, which is sunshine is more than 3,500 hours per year. But this is very uncertain. When we talk about impacts, this is very environmental friendly industry. For more growth, we need government support for the taxation and regulations. In my presentation, my main target to justify how China solar power behave with future. In this draft, x-axis indicate how weather impact to the solar power industry, as well as from y-axis I identified how costs behave with this industry. In each quadrants renamed with smart name. I will further explain them in my next slides. This is the scenario grid I have created based on futuristic factors. Weather and cost is main factors I use to explain solar power industry in future, and I renamed each quadrants 1 to 4 arrangement as full pocket, grey future, sunny future and empty pocket. This is the first scenario, which named as full pocket, indicate low cost and high uncertainty of weather. Sunlight is the main factor for solar energy. If we don't getting required sunlight to produce power, we are fail. But we never predict sunlight in 100% guarantee, because it is gift from nature. And weather is very uncertain thing. But in this scenario, cost is very low. That means we can get solar power very cheaper, and also internal cost is very low. Government rules and regulations like taxation and economical policies are helpful to reduce cost. Also, high demand of the solar power make cost reduction as well. Therefore, full pocket scenario is happy mood for your wallet and life. In this slide, I explain how second scenario working and it is named as grey future that indicate uncertainty of future as well as the pocket. It's mean high uncertainty of weather and high cost. As per my previous slide also, I explained uncertainty and doubtfulness of weather highly impact to the solar power. Long-term plans and projects all are developed based on assumptions of weather. In that case, sunlight is not support us as we expected, projects going to be unsuccessful. In other hand, in this scenario, cost is very high and not friendly for your pocket. Unable to step in industry through cheaper and reliable cost. Technology, instrument and knowledge are very expensive to starters and maintaining cost also very high. So this scenario is not futuristic and practical for long term. In this slide, I explain my third quadrant, which is sunny future. This scenario indicates low uncertainty of weather and low cost. Both factors are low impacted. This is the most friendly scenario for beginners as well as who are in the industry long term. Low uncertainty of weather enhance development of industry as well as good motivation to domestic, commercial and industrial users. That means any kind of customers can afford this. Also, this is highly low price compared to non-renewable energy resources like fossil oil and gas. Government and private financial companies giving support for beginners for low rate loans under easy payment methods. Also very sustainable for future as well. This is the last quadrant of my scenario grid, which rename as empty pocket. This is indicate low uncertainty but high cost. Main positive bullet of this scenario is uncertainty of weather since it is most wanted factor but cost is very high. Need more government support on pricing and encourage people to enter to the industry. According to my explanation of last 4 slides, I have selected most plausible scenario as third quadrant, which name as sunny future. That means cost and uncertainty of weather both are low. For a sustainable world, we always need to go through renewable energy sources to save our planet to next generation. Also, China is highly developed country with solar power and they need more support from weather and cost to enhance their plans project to reach 2060 carbon neutral policy. As a major country who contributes solar energy to world, China need technology, raw material as well as knowledge with low cost. Therefore, after my scenario grid explanation, I chosen this is the most plausible scenario. At the end of my presentation, I would like to state the reality is that renewable energy is very cheap, especially solar energy. And the reason is China. Thank you.